Welcome to lesson number 6 of moBistro. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to add a menu and add menu items to a menu. I'm going to show it to you guys two ways of doing it. First I'll show you a manual way of doing it, and then I'll show you a way to do it using a file. So, in order to add a menu, basically just add a new item, add a menu. You can add multiple menus in there. So, people have breakfast menus and dinner menus and lunch menus and so on. We're going to add dinner menus. So first we add a menu, and then you'll get to this screen where you can upload a menu using a file, which is what I'm going to show you second, which is this portion of the screen. Or you can enter a menu manually, item by item, which is what I'm going to show you first. So you click on enter a new menu. We're going to call it dinner menu. Save. So you've just entered a menu. Now what we are going to do is enter menu items. Now when you enter menu items, click on enter menu items, you can enter multiple categories. So a dinner menu, for example, may have appetizers and entrees and desserts and so on and so forth. Those are what we call categories. So what we're going to do is first add a category for this menu. Of course, it is blank right now. I'm going to call it starters. Is the name of the category. I'll save it. And now, as you can see, starters appears. So the first item on the starters is going to be Chinese pot stickers, which we are going to sell for $7.95. The description is going to be, these are the best, most tasty pot stickers ever. And if you have an image on the net somewhere, then you can add an image, or else you simply save it. So as you can see, the first item appears under starters. You can go ahead and add multiple items by simply clicking on add new items. The next way to add dinner menus, which is the second way I talked to you about, is by adding a CSV file. So what I recommend you guys do is download the CSV template. And what I have done is downloaded it and populated it. So I'm going to show you that Excel file or CSV file. Kind of large that you saw it, but here it is. So as you can see, these are the columns you need to fill out: the menu, category, name, price, and description. So once you have the whole thing filled out, and as you can see, this has 112 items that I've filled out in there, and I'm going to show you what's going to happen to each one of these items. So under the menu column, you have the actual menu. Under the category column, you have starters. In this case, it's starters, sushi, soup, chicken, and so on and so forth. The name of the item, the price of the item, and the description of the item. Pretty simple. I'm going to close that out, and I'm going to choose a file, which is what we call dinner menu, and I'm going to upload it. And it takes but a couple of seconds, and it uploaded the entire file. If I go into the dinner menu, you will see now that all of these have been uploaded. This is the first one that I'd created manually, and then the rest of them have been uploaded using the file that I just showed you. What I want to do now is add an image to the specific ahi lettuce wraps. So what I would do is edit, and as you can see, this is what was filled out using the Excel file. I'm going to browse for an image. Once again, I've created an image for lettuce wraps that is less than 320 pixels wide. So I'm going to click on browse, and I'm going to select lettuce wraps. I'm going to save it. It'll upload the image, and then I'm going to save it. And so now this specific item, ahi lettuce wraps, has an image in it. Let's go ahead and preview it. This is the menu that we loaded. And because there's only one menu, dinner menu, it'll go directly into the items. If you load multiple menus, then it'll go to a sub file. But as you can see, the menu is nicely loaded using the Excel file. Pretty easy to do. I'm going to go in here because I want to show you the image. There it is. That's the end of lesson number 6. Join me for lesson number 7. Thank you.